Yeah, I'll do a bench video here. Set this up here. This is interesting. Interesting. Look, see, mail time, mail time. Hey, Rich, let me sit down there. So you always get the mail, but look at this. Brad and Chance.
Oh,
Just the both
Brad
of us.
and Chance.
Can I feel it? Can I open this one?
Yeah, you can.
Can I open it like
yeah,
you?
you can open it. Yeah, just. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Big knife.
This is from T-Tam. T-Tam in Chicago, Illinois.
T-Tam. Okay,
Ready? I don't know what it
Chicago.
is. I don't know what it is.
I don't either.
I'm opening.
Ready?
Oh, it's
Set.
It's one of ours.
It's one of ours. It's a package inside a package.
Got nothing else in
Nope, nothing else in there.
All right, package in a pack. Oh, he taped it. Oh, it's pull tab.
That's what it got sent in too, wasn't it?
Yes. I don't know. Whatever
Well,
this is, we don't know what this is. Oh,
No, but that's what it got sent in.
hold on. We have a letter.
We have a letter
We have a letter and an item.
and an item.
Okay, we have
Oh.
something and we have a rectangle.
Yep.
I don't know.
The rectangle
hold that.
sharpener. All right. Rectangle sharpener.
From T-Tam. Hey, Brad. You have requested for the return of this defective unit.
Oh my. Okay.
To look at it for production purposes. A new one and a bonus will be sent to me. That's what I must
That's
have
what you must have said on
agreed
the-
to him. So, okay.
yeah, on an email.
The carbide in the V-notch is not even. Oh, this is the carbide in the V. Sweet. Hold on, I'm gonna grab the camera. We're gonna come in on this.
All right.
All right. Okay.
So what did he say? The carbide in the V-notch is not what?
The is not even. This is the one, and he showed a picture of the
Well,
one
none
that's
of
not
them are
even.
even.
Let's. Well, they're offset.
Yeah,
So,
they're offset.
Let me look. Let's look at it.
Okay. So let me look at it for just a second. I'm gonna hold still and you look.
Looks like sideways. Hold it sideways.
Like
That. Yep.
that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Now see, this is another case where people just don't understand. The carbide in the V-notch is actually tilted a little bit so that that cutting edge cuts when it comes through, and this one is tilted a little bit so that it cuts when it comes through, because okay, here.
Let's do it. Let's do an actual test with it.
Yeah, okay, and we'll actually cut on a knife. You know what let's do? Let's use one of the other customers' knives, and I'm going to cut some metal off of this knife. Let's get rid of the shaving. Okay, same sharpener, and it hasn't even been used, so quite frankly, I don't know why the person believes they determined anything.
The customer's always right.
Yeah. You know, sort of in the long run, but if you don't know what you're talking about, you can't actually determine whether the product is defective or not, all right? And I don't think they make many of these. Okay, this is JJ's knife that we got to get back to him. It's locked. Okay, so stiletto style, all right? So you've seen in the other video, you're just gonna have to look, they'll get posted pretty close together. We'll pick up the mess, okay? My little knife, all right? So this has never even been used. Leads me to wonder why they sent it back and stuff. All right, I'm gonna stand this one up so I can get the shavings out here on the table. I never stand them up. You don't ever do this because it's not how you do it. You actually lay it down like this, and then you run it through like that, and the shavings are gonna go on the ground. So I'm gonna try to keep the shavings up here. Okay. That's 3 passes through there. And there's the shavings. You'll not see the big shavings like you see on the others because I can't hold this right like I can down here like that. So let's just do this. All of the carbides in the V-notch are offset and turned just a little bit sideways or they won't work. See the metal shavings showing up on the table? And people that see something basically have no idea how it was engineered because it doesn't fit their concept of how it should be. It's defective. I can tell there's no scratches, no metal shavings, no anything, so they never even tried it. They just sent it back and says that it's defective, you know. I'm just going to send them back the same sharpener, to be honest with you, and tell them to use it. Put it down here. As you see, and part of the reason I'm going to do that is If I send them a brand new and they'll say, see, this one works and the other one didn't, when they didn't even try it. All right. And you run it through here, it really pulls some shavings off because it's solid on the table. In fact, if I had something I'm going to try to catch the shavings on. Good Lord, they just fly. But the wind is catching them. Yeah, there's nothing on the paper. But anyway, you can see. So I'm going to send them, actually, I'm going to send them back the same one. And I'm going to put a B on this. I'll hold still. Yeah, the line is over here, and the round, and the round. Okay. And let them try it. And please do it right. Lay it down. Put the knife in there. Slide it down through there. Don't put it over the side. Don't put it over the side. Don't go too far up this way. About a 45-degree angle. Right straight in so that the knife is 90 degrees to the sharpener. Lay it down on the side like this. Back it up with the table so it's solid. Don't let it turn and twist. Bring it out over the edge of the table so the point of the blade doesn't actually hit the table. Something like that. Take your knife. Not like this. Do not do that. Do not do this. Right straight through. And then just like that. I wish there was no wind whatsoever so those pieces that we could actually see them on that piece of paper. That's how it works. It does work. Nothing wrong with it. I don't even know. Have I ever seen one that was really actually defective?
Just the one that was destroyed.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't the sharpener's fault. They actually... I know who that was. I'm going to have to do a video on that. I called that. It's a 19-year-old kid from Madison, Wisconsin. He actually was using it. Okay, I remember that. I actually did discover that. He works at a tire recycling plant. And they actually have to cut through the sidewalls of the tire through the steel banding. And the company gave him a razor knife. You can't cut through the steel banding on the side of a truck tire, or any other tire for that matter, probably. And then they take and they run them through a bandsaw, and they cut the tire in two, and then they run it through a shredder, and the end result is they got to get all the steel banding out of the tire and separate the rubber in the tire. I remember this. Logan, okay? I know his last name, but I'm not going to say it. So Logan from Madison, Wisconsin area, all right? And he literally said he sharpens his knives 15 to 20 times a day because the steel belting in the tires just takes the edge off. He also said that the knives that he bought, they're like $300 pocket knives and fixed blade, and he's buying super hard steel trying to combat the steel belting in the tires. And so, like he says, at least 15 times a day, 5-6 days a week, and that's how he actually, pushing hard and everything and cutting on the blade, began to wear out the plastic. And so I remember that. I'm going to get a hold of Logan, and we'll do something there. And so anyway, it wasn't defective. It was just the matter that it got used so hard, so much, that the knife was actually cutting the plastic away. So that's another video, and we'll talk about that. But we're going to send this one back to Chicago. I don't know which bag that came out of. TAM, T-A-M. Okay. All right, yeah, TAM from Chicago, T-TAM. I'm going to send you back the sharpener. We're going to probably send you a little bonus along with it. But the reason I'm sending it back to you is I want you to actually use it, and you will see that it does in fact work. I'm not going to send you a new one because then you might just say, well, yeah, they sent me a new one, it works, the other one didn't. So this is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com, Denver, Colorado. T-TAM, you're going to get your sharpener back. Not really picking on you, but you didn't use it and didn't understand how the carbide should be set in there so that they do function. Okay, this is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. Take care.